Entertainment. Salute to y'all. Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. Gonna get into it right now. Long summer days, man. Shout out to all of my subs rocking with me. My new subs, my old subs. Appreciate y'all love and support. And shout out to the whole entire Lions Den, basketball and boxing communities. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And we're going to go ahead and get right into it. I was able to see that Bad Boys 4 too, man. That Bad Boys 4, man. Ooh, for some of y'all that haven't seen it, y'all got to check it out. Y'all got to check it out. I like number 2, but number 4 go hard. What's up with it, Alex? Yeah, we getting ready to talk about Idanis Haslem. Yo, give your boy a like, man. Give your boy a like. Hit the like button for your boy, man. Show your boy some sort of love. Said PG and stuff might team up. Well, yeah, I talked about that, Alex, in my community post. Yeah, but it's a might. It's a big might. Because, I'm gonna be real, man. As much as I like Paul George, I don't see him fitting in to what Golden State is trying to do. Because even though Golden State haven't been winning, they still played that kind of up-tempo style. And I don't know if Paul George would be able to. I think Paul George, man, the thing about, with that major injury he had, and then also a couple of knick-knack injuries, it's kind of not slowed him down from the standpoint like he can't play no more, but like he'll get those knick-knack injuries if he plays in the style like Golden State trying to play, because they play a fast-paced tempo, even though somebody might be older. Even though somebody might be older, and then in the half court they got that flow offense. That it's a pretty quick offense. They play very fast. That's why I've always appreciated Golden State. You'll never hear me hate on Golden State and what they try to do, even though I do feel like they ate off of Mark Jackson, but that's my personal opinion. Angelo Bell, I see you in the building. What's going down, man? But Idanis Haslem, man, he went on record. He stated that Kevin Garnett is not a tough guy. He basically says that KG is just he's just a trash talker, but he's not what you would consider a tough guy. He talk tough, but he just he just be barking the loudest. And I like KG. Don't get me wrong. Basketball wise, no, he was as far as talent wise, he was one of the most talented power forwards naturally to grace the basketball court. But Idanis Haslem is right. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's tough in terms of, probably being a leader and, telling guys what to do, that sort of thing. What's up, Ted? But in terms of him being that enforcer, uh, Kevin Garnett is not what you consider an enforcer, man. And some people gonna get mad, but it's the truth, man. You haven't seen. Listen, you seen Charles Oakley throw some hands. You seen Xavier McDaniel throw some hands. I seen a lot. You seen Alonzo Moore. You seen Larry Johnson throw hands. You ain't never seen Kevin Garnett throw the hands. You seen him in the midst of scuffles and stuff like that. But you ain't never. you, you seen him get mad like when he was about to. Even when Dwight Howard, when he got into it with Dwight Howard, you know what I'm saying? He ain't even do nothing. Am I right? So, I mean, people get mad when you say that. I mean, they look at KG's present and you know how he talked a lot of trash and stuff like that. But you could talk all the trash in the world, but if you ain't doing nothing, Charles Oakley rarely talked. But I guarantee you weren't just gonna run up on Oakley. So Udonis Haslem was right. Yeah, Antonio McDyess. Man, like he talked all this. Hey, Melo wanted to smoke after the game too. After what he said to Lala, that was disrespectful though. That was disrespectful though, man. And I think Melo kind of looked at KG a little bit different after what he said about Lala. You said UD was going to fight his own teammate Jimmy Butler. Oh yeah. Udonis Haslem, man, is not, but you got to understand that's like you know. I know some people don't think that this franchise are champions, but they're a championship franchise. So the winning mentality is gonna often spill over in terms of within the team. Guys are gonna hold each other accountable. That's just like I was watching a documentary yesterday on the Supersonics, and while they were having fun and they were doing their thing, laughing, joking, showing out, showboating and everything. When I talk about Kemp and when I talk about Gary Payton, they used to hold each other accountable. They would hold each other accountable, man. But yeah, Udonis Haslem is right, man. KG is he just be talking a lot, and then they be making they was making all these all these memes and all these jokes on IG about KG, about how like he'll talk, but he ain't gonna swing or he ain't gonna do anything. Now I'm pretty sure KG's not just gonna let nobody just run up to him and just sock him or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that, but it's like go back and go look. Have you seen KG in a scuffle? I've seen him break up scuffles. What's up, Hitter? I see you in here, man. I've seen him break up scuffles, but I haven't seen KG throw hands with nobody. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. All the people that I just named, no, I've seen them in a scuffle. I've seen Ron Artest in a scuffle. I've seen Stacks, Steven Jackson in a scuffle. Hell, Kendrick Perkins be about to fight. I remember when Kendrick Perkins and Zebo, I remember when they were about to fight. That would have been a good one. That would have been a good one, man. Perk versus Zebo. Yeah, but KG, man, KG, he just be jawing, man. He be talking the loudest. Yeah, Perk. Well, yeah, I mean he big as hell, so of course he gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? You talk, everybody talk all that shit about Perk, man, but I mean, shoot, them Beaumont boys and guys in H-Town and Galveston and Port Arthur, man, them dudes, man, they grow up fighting. What's up, Brown Sugar? They grow up fighting. Yeah, but Perk, that's what Perk was. Perk wasn't no, he wasn't no, he was an enforcer, man. He was an enforcer, and he was the guy you brought in to get physical, to grind it out. He was a part of that big man lineup to get the other teams opposing players, get them tired and wear them down. That's what Perk was into. That's why you have to appreciate guys like the Charles Oakley, like the Anthony Masons to a certain extent, because Anthony Mason could play both. He could play all around. God rest his soul. But you got to appreciate, like the Jamal McGlories, the PJ Browns, like the Ben Wallaces and. Just like hardcore physical guys, man, that are rugged. Only thing they do is just beat you up down low, man. You said who was it going? Who was it going, Chad? But yeah, man, KG, man, as much as I like KG, he was all about, he just wanted to play basketball, man. Hey, you see Tim Duncan, there was only one time when he actually got to Tim Duncan, and Tim Duncan, but when Tim Duncan stood up to him, I think KG was kind of surprised, because remember KG used to talk trash all the time to Tim Duncan, like he would try to get in under his skin and he could never do it. Tim Duncan would just remain solid, man. He was like as mentally strong as they came. But one day I think Tim Duncan had enough, and Tim Duncan got right in KG's face, man. But KG looking kind of shook a little bit, man. Oh, Perk, yeah, he was, man. Man, Perk be about to fight you on the bench and shit. Perk looked like one of them strip club bouncers, man. Nigga, I wish you would. See, if a stripper, man, she could be like, "Hey, Perk, he messing with me." You did what? Just grab him by one hand and snatch him. Uncle Phil, DJ Jazzy Jeff out of the building, man. Perk, go get him. He trying to touch me. But get your motherfucking ass up out of here. I mean, what the hell you gonna do? That nigga 6'10", almost 300 pounds, nigga. That nigga would throw your ass through the glass like Charles Barkley and shit. Nah, man, I gotta talk about this Julio Foolio match. Now, Julio, man, a lot of people were fans of Julio Foolio. Listen, I never had a problem too much with drill music. You know what I'm saying? Even though a lot of people they don't like the drill music, I don't mind the drill music, but when it starts getting to the point where you disrespecting people's family, you disrespecting their moms and stuff like that, or you disrespecting the dead, then okay, that's when it gets it kind of gets out of hand. But a lot of people are like, oh, how could they do that? They set them up, da 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 da. But uh, Julio Foolio, he put himself in his own situation. You know what I'm saying, by the stuff that he was doing. And then on top of that, you you drop your location. Now you know damn well you got all those ops, and you got all those people that don't like you, but you're gonna do something like that, and whatever you did, it's gonna catch up to you. Man, listen, man, 26 years old, man. A lot of people look at him as a baby. If you like in your 40s or 50s, he's a baby to you. He pretty much he's a baby. He wasn't even, he was barely over 25. He was barely just getting into his prime, man. But I mean, am I surprised that this happened? No, I'm not. I'm not surprised that it happened. But Julio Folio, thing about it is when you rapping about people, when you rapping at the funeral, and you doing stuff like that, man, you taking it out of hand like that, man. It's only a matter of time, and that's the type of stuff that he was doing, disrespecting the ops and all that other stuff, man. Like, and a lot of people were like, when that happened to King Von, you'd be surprised about the number of people that really were like, well, he had it coming with the stuff that he was surprised. Now, if something had he had been a backpack rapper or a conscious rapper or something like that, and that sort of thing happened, then okay, yeah. You said what's the topic? Well, you probably don't see it when you come in on the thumbnail. It should be on the thumbnail, man. But we're talking about right now. We're talking about Julio Foolio. Yeah, rapping about dead relatives and stuff like that. But I mean, but believe it or not, like drill was selling. Like a lot of people, they sit up there, and you got family members crying and all this other stuff. I'm sick of this, and all hollering and screaming and stuff like that. But the same ones that's hollering and screaming and doing all this other stuff or whatever, they probably be the ones that be encourage them to bring in the money, or bring in, they be at the concerts and stuff like that. Or the ones, you got people out here, oh man, I don't like drill rap. I don't like this, I don't like that. But, okay, you listening to other people talk about, what I'm saying, I'm a light up your house, all this other stuff. Well, man, what you think that is? So, I mean, which one is it? Either you like it or you don't like it. You can't sit up here and be like, oh man, poor Julio Folio, you crying and stuff like that. Nah, that's what comes with it. But like I said, if it's just a rapper that was minding his business, like he was a Talib Kweli type of rapper, backpack rapper or something like that, and it happened to him, then okay, you'll feel a lot more remorse. Like if that was to happen to a dude, like a J. Cole or something, you'd be like, that's kind of foul. Yeah, he did. I mean, you can't be doing some of the don't know if y'all was listening to me on your channel, man, but basically, man, what I was telling you is that everybody, like when it comes to this, like the drill and all that other stuff, that's what sells. Uh, you'll be surprised at what you guys want to see. That they want to see. It's a visual era that we live in now. Everybody got to see everything, so they want to see. You know what I'm saying? They want to see the clips. They want to see the switch. They want to see. They want to see the drugs. You know what I'm saying? They want to see the women. You know what I'm saying? They want to see people dissing each other and doing some outlandish stuff just so that they can have something to talk about. Then they be like, "Oh my God, man, he wrong. He was talking about his auntie that that's dead or something like that." You know what I'm saying? Just so that they can have something to talk about when it comes to social media. I mean, listen, man. Every generation got something stupid. Look, I mean, look. I was looking at New Jack City. I mean, this stuff been going on. You know what I'm saying? It's just like everything is promoted now. I mean, I know New Jack City was a movie, but it was based on a true story, and that's the type of stuff that was going on. Well, I mean, it's still going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like every generation got buffoons. Now, when it comes to the drugs and all that other stuff, like like the fentanyl and stuff like that, then yeah, we got an argument there. But it's just like with the whole Nipsey Hustle thing. You know what I'm saying? Like Nipsey Hustle, there's some people that felt like, oh yeah, well, look what he was rapping about and stuff like that. I mean, he was telling a story. It wasn't like he was doing the stuff, right now. But see, that's another situation right there too. Some people were like, "Oh, well, look what he was doing and stuff like that." Man, I mean, Nipsey wasn't doing nothing but what he was supposed to do, which was trying to be a owner, a business owner, trying to help out his community and stuff. But when you put that type of jacket on you, like you know, Eric Holder felt offended, and that's what it was. And a lot of people were like, "Well, he shouldn't have shot him." There's a lot of people that say that Eric Holder shouldn't have shot him, but then again, a lot of people they actually understood Eric Holder. Believe it or not, there was a lot of people that felt like Nipsey was right for calling him, a rat, and then there was a lot of people that felt. So that's what my point is with this whole Julio Foolio situation with the King Vines and the FBG Ducks and stuff like that. There's a lot of people that feel sympathy, and there's a lot of people that don't. Because, like I said, if you do it, but like with King Von, I didn't hear everybody like, "Oh, King Von, King Von." I didn't hear a lot of that. King Von, he gone. Like now, when it came to Pop Smoke, but see, it was like with Pop Smoke. With Pop Smoke, they rarely even talked about that. Speaking of rap, man, hey, so what's up, man? Do y'all think that Kendrick Lamar, y'all think he ended Drake's career? Keep it 100. Has K. Dot ended Drake's career, man? Run for your life. Has he ended Drake's career, man? Let's be real, man. I know there's a lot of people still riding for Drake. Oh, he hasn't. So you think Drake can recover from this? Cause think about it. Every time Drake performs, that's what people gonna be thinking about from now on. Now, They gonna be thinking about run for your life. I mean, people. What people's argument about Drake is that he got the money. I want people to understand this. I don't care what people got to say. I'm a Drake fan. I like Drake. You know what I'm saying? But he lost the battle. I mean, he lost the battle, and now he's starting to lose. He's starting to lose numbers wise too. You said had to go pop all the way. Yeah, hey, that nigga Cypress said, hey, nah. That nigga Drake said, man, I'm done with rap. Hey, Kendrick Lamar made that nigga cross over, man. That nigga gonna be at the Country Music Awards now and shit. He gonna be hosting a Country Music Awards and shit. That nigga gonna go back to TV. That nigga gonna go back to Nickelodeon and shit. That nigga gonna be on Degrassi New Generation and shit. That nigga like, damn, fuck rap, man. Yeah. He gonna go back to Degrassi. He gonna go back to the Degrassi New Generation and shit. That nigga gonna be the principal and shit. He like, you know what, man, fuck with this rap. They probably gonna be making memes about it, sort of like what they did in I can't talk about Bad Boy 4, but I can't tell y'all what happened. You said he already a buck now. Man, hey, you think everybody a goddamn buck dancer, man? Yeah, Ted be calling Harriet Tubman a buck dancer. Like, that nigga like, well, you know, Booker T. Washington, yeah, he definitely was a buck dancer, you know. By golly, he was, you know. He's like, Blueface, yeah, definitely so, yeah, he's buck dancing, yeah, absolutely. I seen him out there, he gave a hug to a white girl, yes, he's definitely a buck dancer, in my books. Nah, I don't get that vibe from Drake. Now, do I get him as is Drake like a snakish dude? Yeah, he is. He known for doing that type of stuff. Getting other people girls and all that other stuff. But I mean, he was just. I don't get that type of buck dancing vibe. Like if I line him up and I line a guy like Tim Scott up, then okay, you'll be like, okay, man, Drake. I identify with Drake or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You said he's a Hall of Famer. But I think that Kendrick Lamar has made Drake. Listen, this is gonna go. You have to put Kendrick Lamar easily in the top 10 in terms of an artist. I think you have to, because think about it. This guy he murdered two guys on the track. Murdered two guys on the mic. I mean, you don't hear nothing no more from J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? He had J. Cole sitting up there, raving the white flag. and then he just pretty much just destroyed Drake. I mean, got people, man. You got people's moms up in there doing C walking and B walking on TikTok. Making every type of meme that you could think of. Run for your life. That's all people talking about now. Even the little kids is talking about it. You said Drake is a Hall of Fame. Oh yeah, Hall of Famer. I mean, I ain't gonna take nothing away from Drake, but I mean, this is bringing momentum. And look, like off of this one song, he doing Dr. Dre Beats by Dre's headphone numbers. It's getting to a point now where if he continues to play this and continues to get spin like he's been doing, and then let's say he spins the block again and doubles down and comes with some more momentum, shoot, that's all people, because people want more now. People want more Kendrick Lamar. And it's sad that, Kendrick Lamar has always been hot, but I guess this battle truly solidified him. Yeah, but both of them are Hall of Famers. I mean, like I said, man, ghostwriting or not, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that ghostwrite for each other. They're not gonna tell you though. A lot of people that ghostwrite for each other, but I don't be petty. I don't put that as a reason not to like Drake or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's kind of petty or whatever. Oh man, well, he got somebody ghostwriting for him. I think that's a weak ass argument, and just in my opinion. But yeah, to me, man, Kendrick Lamar has pretty much destroyed, from a music standpoint, he's got one up on Drake. Now, Drake's gonna come out with some stuff or whatever, but it's still not it's not gonna be the same, man, unless he could do something to strike back. But I mean, it's over with now. He did what he could in the battle. You said Snoop. Yeah, I know. I put that in the shorts. It's in my shorts tag. But yeah, he crowned K-Dot as the king of the West. And I wonder if that was a slap. See, some people might have took offense to that. Now, when it comes to the game, see that conversation right there, man. That's a conversation I need to do a whole video about how Drake. I mean, the game wasn't invited to K-Dot's pop out concert and how he felt about it. A lot of people are going, ballistic. Now I'm gonna say this. While I'm on the subject, should Kendrick Lamar have invited Game? Yes, he should have. That's just my opinion, because we got to be honest. The game came in a time when the West Coast it was starting to lose its momentum. And the game kind of brought him back, you know what I'm saying? Because he was able to have that kind of East Coast kind of flow or whatever. But he was from the West Coast, and he started getting with G Unit at that time and stuff, and with 50 and all that, and he had his momentum. He had a nice little run, and was able to bring the West. The West back and everything. So you gotta put him in the conversation, because he remained consistent. But then there was other stuff that had taken place outside of outside of what he was doing and stuff. Um, but a lot of people feel like that was a slap in the face when he said that. When he said that Kendrick Lamar is a king of the West. In my opinion, if we're gonna talk king of the West, the whole entire West Coast, I mean, that is tough, man. I can't right now. I can't just have one, man. I would have to have like, a top three. But like, automatically people are gonna say, Snoop. They just gonna say Snoop right offhand. Because when you think of the West Coast, who comes to your mind? Really, at one point, and I know some people they probably disagree with me, but I'm like, well, why not a guy like Ice Cube? Because Ice Cube had always remained consistent with what he did. Some people say Dre, some people say Snoop, some people say Ice Cube, some people say DJ Quick. Hell, some people say, but it's not just LA rap. You got to talk, because when we talk about the West, we talk about the whole entire West Coast. Some people would say Spice One. Some people would say E40. Some people would say Too Short. Yeah, it's a lot of people. It's not just see. A lot of people they're just like, oh, it's just LA. Nah, man, Oakland got good rap. Some people might. I mean, I know some people gonna laugh when I say something. When I get ready to say this, some people even say like MC Hammer. Cause you got to think about it, man. MC Hammer was doing his thing, man. He found his own lane. If they'd have had social media back then, MC Hammer would have been the soldier boy of that generation. Am I lying, y'all? MC Hammer would have been the soldier boy of that generation, because you got to think about it. Nobody was doing what he was doing, rapping and dancing at the same time, and that's what Soldier Boy was doing. Soldier Boy had found a lane doing one of he was like the first one to really blow up on YouTube. You said Ice Cube and Game and Pot. Oh, dang! I'm surprised, Memphis. You like the Game? For a nigga that don't like Webby and Boosie, man, I'm surprised he like the Game. And I can't really put Pac in there because Pac Pac not from the West Coast. I know some niggas gonna be, man, what's wrong with you? How you gonna disrespect Tupac? But he wasn't from the West Coast though. He was just there. You love Game over everybody on the West Coast? Yeah, but his success rate wasn't as good as Snoop's, man. His success rate wasn't as good as Ice Cube's. Man, nah, man, you don't know what you're talking about, man. See, I can't see that. There's no Why would you say like? That's what I'm saying. You're saying that they're trash, but if they do a Boosie and a Webby song, people will always remember it. That's not trash. If you're gonna say somebody trash, you got to get a one hit wonder, like like a Kid Cudi or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I could see if there was a one hit wonder, man. You got to think about it. Everybody remembers Savage Life. Everybody remembers Trill Fam. They wasn't trash. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I think Memphis just got hate in his heart, man. Yeah, maybe you won't. And then that's when everybody gonna move you out of the way. You know what I'm saying? They're like, man, this nigga a pooper. He gonna get his ass out of the way. Everybody gonna party. Ain't nobody caring if you one of them niggas, man. You be the only one hating on them niggas that's doing good music and shit. Nah, man, but nah, everybody got their opinion, man. I'm just messing with Cypress, man. I always get on him about that because I just can't believe he would say that. I think he be trolling because he said that MJG and 8 Ball is trash too. Yeah, he said both of them was trash. I was like, man, that nigga rep for your city. But let me go ahead and get up out of here, man. Make sure y'all like the video, share it, subscribe, hit them notifications too. Straight to the point. I'm out.